I'm Andy, the Mitsubishi guy from Showcase Mitsubishi. Got another fresh arrival, and this one is extra special to me because this is the car that I've been driving as a demo for just a little while. And I have to tell you, I'm impressed beyond words with this car. This is a 2015 executive car. It's a Mitsubishi Outlander Sport GT with the touring package. Now the touring package, as you want to take a look around the car, I'll give you a little idea of what comes with the touring package. I brought my list so I didn't leave anything out. But this has the navigation system with high-definition 7-inch touchscreen real-time traffic, 3D mapping, map care, includes 2 annual map updates, leather seating surfaces, 710-watt Rockford Fosgate premium sound system, 9 speakers including a 10-inch subwoofer, auto-dimming rearview mirror, panoramic glass roof with LED illumination. Okay, that's your touring package. Navigation and every button, bell, and whistle that you can possibly imagine. This vehicle still has single-digit mileage on it. As I said, it was a Mitsubishi executive car. We sell a lot of these if you've been looking at our videos. This one is phenomenal. It's the pearl white color, no extra charge for pearl white. A lot of manufacturers do, we don't. This is also being sold as a certified pre-owned car, which means you will be treated as if you were the original owner. You get the remainder of 10 years, 100,000 miles powertrain, 5 years, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper, and 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance. Now there's even more warranty that goes beyond that. If you want to give us a call, we can go into great detail on all the other interesting features of the warranty. But let me start right from the front, and let's go right to the inside and to the back of the car. You get a good look at it. Some great things about the Outlander Sport. First of all is our HID headlights. Not only are these electrically adjustable from inside the car, where you can actually aim them up and down by turning a knob inside, this is a 2-bulb system. There's actually a forward-pointing bulb and a sideways-pointing bulb. So your range of vision when you're using these headlights is astronomical. The car has some of the best headlights I've ever had the privilege of driving with. In addition to that, since you're focused in the area, it also has the built-in LED driving lights in addition to fog lights. Now that's a lot of lighting for a lot of security and a lot of safe driving. And that's just one small factor. Outlander Sport's been a top safety pick since its introduction, which was 2011. This car is no exception. Now because this is a GT, it has the larger motor. It's a 2.4 liter engine, still gets phenomenal gas mileage. I just took this on a shopping expedition, not that it means much to you, but to Saginaw and back, and I averaged in a combination of city-ish driving 26.9 miles per gallon on my drive. And yes, this is a 4-wheel drive vehicle. 26.9 miles per gallon, and this car is very responsive when you drive it. Get a good look at it. I'm going to grab the key fob board. I want to show you what fast key is all about. Okay, Mitsubishi runs a key system called Fast Key, and it's our proximity key system. And what this basically means, and I'm going to take this piece of paper out of my hands temporarily. Well, what this basically means is if the key is in your hand, or in your pocket, in your purse, in your jacket, wherever it is, as long as it's on your person, you can walk up to either of the 2 front doors or the rear hatch, push the button, doors are locked. It's just that easy. If you want to get in the car, you push the button, doors are unlocked. All you had to do was have this on you. It's just that easy. If you've never worked with a proximity key system, it is phenomenal. You will be surprised. It'll become your new favorite thing because you never have to dig for it. You just got to make sure you have it with you. Now, let me go over some of the great things about 2015 Outlander Sports. LED turn signal indicators now located in the side view mirrors. These side view mirrors are both power and heated. So in the foul weather, when you want these defrosted, just push the button. Just that simple. But get a good look at how nice this car looks. The roof rails and the panoramic glass roof, I'll show you that when we get to the inside of the car. But this car is absolutely pristine. It is a pleasure to drive, and I'm a persnickety person. Let's take a look at the inside. I'll give you the grand tour. Okay, as we get to the inside of the car, I'm going to first cover the driver's door so that you know what options are on there. And we have our power windows, our power locks, and our power heated mirrors are controlled from the driver's door. When I sit down in the driver's seat, this is a power seat, and both front seats are heated, obviously electrically heated. But the nice thing is about our heated seats is the heating elements are in both the bottom and the back of the seats. So like I said, complete power seat on this side. I'm just going to temporarily set my keys and my paper down there. All right, as we move in, we've got our steering wheel. Steering wheel is both tilt and telescopic steering. Anybody, any size, any shape just about is comfortable in this car. I'm not the tallest person in the world, and my driving position and visibility is nearly perfect. I've had people in here that are a foot taller than me, some of them a little bit more than that, and they still have a perfect driving position because of the adjustability of both the seat and the steering column and the mirrors. Visibility is second to none. We have a lot of people that are concerned about being too short. They don't like the way certain vehicles feel. If you're a shorter person, you will feel extra comfortable in this. Okay, continuing with controls. Here's that knob I was telling you about. I don't know if the camera can catch it or not, but this is the knob that you would turn to raise the headlights up and down. Okay, As I move over, we've got our magnesium paddle shifters here. Now this car does have the 2.4 liter engine. It's got the CVT automatic transmission, but if you want to, you can use these magnesium paddle shifters. It allows you to shift the car as if it was a 6-speed automatic controlled by these paddle shifters. All right. The left stalk is our headlight and fog light stalk. This car has automatic headlights, so it has Twilight Sentinel headlights on it. When it gets dark enough, it will automatically engage them if you choose to operate it as such. And then, of course, the fog light switch. The right stalk over here is our windshield wiper switch, and this handles both the front and the rear wiper. Okay. As I move over to here, this is our sound system control. It controls both mode, volume, and you can go between presets or tracks on a CD. But basically, you can go from AM, FM to CD to your Bluetooth device to your USB device to satellite radio. And I think I covered AM and FM already, but they're all on there. And of course, satellite radio, Sirius XM, is also included with this. Right here is our Bluetooth fuse system for the telephone. Now this allows you to both make and receive cellular phone calls. You can either say the name that's in your contact list, or you can tell it to dial a phone number, and it will do it all by voice command. If you get a call in, caller ID shows up on the navigation screen, and you can choose to accept or reject the phone call, but you'll know what's going on, and you'll be able to do it all hands-free. Also, by the way, very nice leather wrap steering wheel. We've got the accessory shift knob. I'll get into that a little bit more. This is our navigation system right here. And obviously, this is also our sound system. It's a Rockford Fosgate sound system. It's 710 watts. There are 9 speakers in the car, including one 10-inch subwoofer. This is also your backup camera. I'll actually turn the car on for just a second to demonstrate both the push-button start and the backup camera. So once again, the keys in the car, push the button, foot on the brake. I'll close the door so we don't have to listen to the dinger. Navigation system fires up, takes just a second. As I said, this is also our sound system. It's also our navigation system. Fabulous sound system in this car. If I put the car in reverse, now you'll notice you have a great view out the back. The green lights just came on, and so did the red line. It takes about 30 seconds for this, and it's essentially a bit of a computer system. It takes about 30 seconds for it to fire up for those lines to appear. The green lines show you where you're going to be, and the red line represents about 18 inches behind the back bumper. But it's very nice and very easy to see behind you, even under the worst circumstances. Okay, I'm going to go back into park. I'm going to shut the car off, because I don't want to make it too exhausty in here, if you could say that. I also want to look up and show you a few things. We have an auto-dimming rear view mirror located right here, and then of course, I don't know if the camera's covered it or not, but we have our panoramic glass roof. Now this panoramic glass roof is one of the largest unobstructed glass roofs that you can get on a car sold in North America. And it is absolutely phenomenal. There's LED lighting that goes down both sides of it, and I'm going to tell you what, there's very few days that I don't have my sunshade open on this. Now there is a complete shade that's electrically controlled by this button right here, so you can partially or completely close this with what looks like a folding headliner that comes up underneath here. So obviously you don't have to have the sunlight if you don't want it, but I'll tell you what, being in Michigan as I am, I like the daylight, I like the sunlight, especially in the fall weather. It can be terribly cold outside, and I like to have the sunlight coming down. It's very refreshing, especially like I said on a foul day. You go out star watching in this car. Just amazing. All right. I'm going to turn the lights on a little bit. I'm going to go up to the parking lights so I can illuminate a little bit of this. We've kind of went over this. Now the sound system and the navigation is something that really we need a little bit of time to go over in great detail. I don't want to show you all the ins and outs of it, but let me simply say it's a phenomenal system. It works very well, and we're more than happy to show you how everything works when you pick up the car. All right, as I move down to here, we have our climate control. Automatic climate control, obviously, but you can choose to adjust the temperature. You can go for automatic or select your fan speed, and you can go for automatic or select where the air is going to go. Each one of these is also a push button. Recirculate, air conditioning, and defrost. And once again, when you push defrost, it's not only back glass, it's side view mirrors. As we dip down a little bit lower than that, this is our heated seat controls right here. Left and right with both a low and a high system. Moving further back, 12-volt power outlet. This one goes on and off with the key. Here's our shifter, and this is an accessory. This is all part of the interior package, which is the piano black here, the leather and polished aluminum shift knob, and there's also piano black around the controls. But obviously, as you can see, the shifter goes back to here. As we talked about shifting manually before, if you want to use this left side gate, you can perform the same function where you can shift this thing as if it was a 6-speed automatic, but you can shift it mechanically. Next thing back is our 4-wheel drive button. And the thing I like about our Outlander Sport is this 4-wheel drive system can be selected and changed at any time, at any speed, traveling in any direction. So you can be going at expressway speeds and go from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive to lock, or you can be doing small circles in a parking lot if you want to, and still change that button. Anytime, anywhere, anyhow, push that button, make sure that you're safe, make sure it's the mode you want. Obviously, we have the parking brake right here, double drink holders, center console, leather, very nice. tissue holder, upper level, lower level. As we get in the lower level, we have a USB port right here that allows you to hook up a device that you can play through your sound system. We've also got another 12-volt power supply right there. This one has a picture of a battery on it, which means it's hot all the time. So that's the one that you want to charge your phone in if you're leaving the car and you want to tuck it inside there. There's also a great cutaway here for a phone charging cord. So you've had a chance to look around a little bit. I'm going to let the camera scroll around a little bit more. I want to read off some of the safety features that exist on this car because, once again, it's a top safety pick. There's another reason you buy this car. It's not just its capability for its reliability, its capability in the snow, but it's also its safety. So as I get over to the safety listing, I'm going to start on this side. This car has hill start assist, analog braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, active stability control, traction control logic, tire pressure monitoring system, front and rear side curtain airbags, front seat mounted side airbags, driver's side knee airbag, advanced dual stage front airbags, height adjustable front shoulder belts with pre-tensioner, latch child safety system in the back, anti-theft security alarm, our rise body construction, and side impact door beams. Now that all sounds like a lot of interesting terminology that you may or not be familiar with, but once again, with any of those, we'd be happy to go into depth. No problem. In simple terms, front airbags, side seat airbags, side curtain airbags, driver's side knee airbag. It's a top safety pick and there's a reason for it. I've had a lot of customers that have had these cars and the safety rating has lowered their insurance. I've actually sadly had a few customers that have been in some pretty severe accidents with these cars, and I've gotten literally hugs and kisses from them from their condition after the accident and the fact that they simply got up and walked away. Fabulous, fabulous car, fabulous choice. This is a car that literally rates at somewhere around 22, 23 in the city and 27 to 28 on the highway. And as I said, I have consistently exceeded that with my regular driving, so I think some of those numbers are conservative that they put on the window stickers. Let's move to the back seat of the car. Let me show you a little bit more. Second row seat, theater height seating. You sit higher in the back seat than you do in the front seat, so you have a clear view out the windshield, out the side glass, makes you much less likely to have motion sickness. Center armrest folds down, double drink holder. As I mentioned before, it's got latch system all the way across, all three positions. Tether latch system, so you can tether a front or a rear-facing car seat in this car. And we also talked about the fact that the shoulder height is adjustable for your seat belts. And that's also good, once again, for a variety of people with a variety of different heights and sizes. Okay, I'm going to show you how nice it is when you fold the back seat down. Look at the room that you get. Now granted, this seatbelt can come unclipped or it can be simply moved out of the way, but this car has an amazing amount of room inside of it, and that's been some of the success for the Outlander Sport. People buy these crossover SUVs because they're the best of both worlds. They're the best of a car and the best of an SUV. You get the size and the fuel economy of a car, but you get the space and the four-wheel drive and the safety of an SUV. This is the #1 choice, in my opinion. Let's go to the very back of the car. As we get to the back of the car, we've talked about a lot of stuff. Of course, it's got factory tinted glass, rear wiper. It's got electric latch back here. Now, we talked about it with the fast key. You can lock or unlock. I've got to step away and return the car just from there. So realize you can do what I just did, unlock the door. You're shopping for the holidays. You can throw your presents and things in the back, close the latch down, push one button and walk away. And you never had to touch this. But get a look at the space that you have back here. Here's our subwoofer right there. Sound system in this car, second to none. Quiet, comfort, smooth, and capability. Like I said, if you haven't driven one, you owe it to yourself to do so. These cars are absolutely worth your consideration. We do very, very well with them, and I haven't seen anything that'll give you more car, more warranty, for less money. It just doesn't exist. Okay, as I close the rear hatch, LED taillights. Okay, very, very capable. I'm going to look at my little cheat sheet while you walk around a little bit. I want to make sure I've mentioned everything that's necessary. I do want to go over a couple more options and features that exist on this car. For example, we talked about the interior package, which is the piano black gear shift panel, black leather and aluminum shift knob. This car also has all-weather package on it, which is both a remote engine start and you get the all-weather floor mats with it. So many great things. Like I said, we talked about the headlights, we talked about the LED running lights, the heated side view mirrors, the rain sensing wipers, the heated seats. Did I mention too, by the way, there's rear heater floor ducts in this car. A lot of people are surprised by that because it's a smaller class SUV, yet it does have the rear heater floor ducts. So let me go over this car a little bit more with you again. 22, 23 in the city, 27, 28 on the highway, and I've experienced better than that. Powertrain warranty, you get the remainder of all the 10 years and 100,000 miles. You get remainder of 560 bumper to bumper, 5 years unlimited mileage roadside assistance. It's phenomenal. It really, really is. It's a top safety pick. Try to find more car for less money. We're basically going to give you steak for the price of hamburger, okay? And you get us with it, okay? We do a great job of making sure our customers are happy. So think about it. We can arrange for financing securely over our website. We can do it over the phone, and we can certainly do it in person. But you owe yourself to drive this car. If you haven't driven one, this is the cream of the crop right here. So come and see us at Showcase Mitsubishi. Phone number is 989-684-0500.